Stakes rolling on his own. I can't bring up something though, because I know I put the speaker outside. I'm not even gonna say stereo. I don't have a stereo here. I put the speaker outside. It's an RC plug-in speaker that's plugged into the outlet. I set it outside and been playing this album out there. I have to listen to it on my headphones and listen to it in here and then seeing the little remote when I go to the door after I let the screen down. But this other person isn't me. I'm so confused. I don't know why. Anytime I look somewhere, he looks at the same thing. And I mean, we're not the same person, but somehow, somehow. Maybe it was that guy back in high school and stuff, and people thought it was me. But yeah, I mean, that was. But I went outside and it sounded like it was a country song playing instead of the album, so I was confused on why it sounded like it was a country song playing. But that took me back to about 3 months ago when I was working at Morning Point, my job, senior living job, and I know they have like sometimes I notice a spiritual speaker there, or I'll be listening to the radio and it's country music. And the next thing I know, I hear something different than what's on the actual radio on this country music playing. Be like a spiritual gospel music playing, or I just noticed it'll be like flashing lights coming from a speaker. The other like it's a speaker that has flashing lights on it. And I'd be like, dang, sometimes it's in different places than where the actual radio is that plays the radio country music. And even listening to like Hispanic music when I listen to that here, because I have a playlist with different songs when I listen to Selena and some other Hispanic artists, musicians. I mean, I just be like so switching up so much and just not realness. But yeah, when I went to the show, I think it was live. He said, "Oh, this is for having a spiritual show," but I was so confused on what that meant because I mean, if I walk out here and it's not the same song that's playing, that was all in the state of Ohio. If it's not the same song that's playing on the album, and I walk outside and it's a country song, I come back here and it smells like vomit and my painting and just different things going around here inside of my place that I rent inside of my closed doors, and it's just confusing. Or I seen the white shoes. I like he was stuck outside the door, but picked up, see a crack in the screen of some house. He's in there, then in the laundry room at 5 o'clock this morning. I seen the white shoes in there, so they must be working together. I'm not sure what's going on with that situation, but it's just some factors. I know I'm going to speak to a therapist in person because anything I say to a therapist is like real life things that I've done and things I don't hide from because I don't hide from anything and I face things head on and speak on things head on with honesty. And earlier I spoke about the FBI because I know you gotta have like a master's. I thought you gotta have a master's in like at least a master's or this degree to join the FBI, but I'm not sure what you need. I just know one probably 4 months ago I googled it because I said, man, let me check and see what the actual information is to join the FBI because I mean I never been in law enforcement, but I have worked for the government. I mean the military is working for the government, and I had to take the oath before going to basic training. At not even outside the door, I went to unit and had to take the oath. Raise my right hand, had to take the oath there before I went to basic training, and that's when I found out about what is it, the training that they do before basic training, because I didn't know anything about that, or I didn't know about the bonus before going, but I just went straight to basic and had to take the oath before going there. And I mean, that's the only government job I had, unless you can get. I don't even think you can join straight from the military unless you go to like ranger school and stuff. But even then, it still said description. You gotta have a master's and stuff. So yeah, I think it's probably way more difficult to go into that. Even with going to rangers, you gotta be specially selected to go and make it through Ranger School, and then the percentage of that is they say is low. Like the percentage I was told here in high school about making it to the pros was a low percentage. So don't ever listen to that percentage stuff. It's a mindset thing. But yeah, it's just so many, so much stuff going on and like tasting poison. And I don't know. I had peanut butter over here that was given to me by a guy I worked with at Phoenix Metals, and he gave me a full jar of peanut butter and a box of Ritz crackers. The peanut butter. So when I got home after my second shift working at the Phoenix Metals, I was standing at the extended stay. Mr. Remote man, I guess he wasn't doing as much then. Well, to my peanut butter he did. And I opened my peanut butter, started eating it, kind of had like that smell of rat poison. And I was like, well, dang, because I'm not gonna say anything to incriminate myself, but I mean, I've been in that situation before throughout my time here back in the day, and I know that smell. So I was like, is this something going back at me? Even though nothing happened back then, but I mean, that was back way back in October, November when that happened. So I was sort of confused on what's going on with the peanut butter. But the next morning, that little taste was going away. But I definitely had tasted it. But I mean, some people are just scared of honesty and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I face it head on, and I'm tired of just the fakeness and ketamine and stuff. And I just thought this little fake stuff because I mean, you can't be real. And what's the point of still doing all this stuff that you're doing here in Tennessee? Because to be honest, I'm not cool with I know I'm supposed to be nice and polite and things like that, but I'm not cool with none of the people who I used to. Well, I'm not saying none of the people I used to kick it with, just certain people I don't have communication with. And I mean, it's for a reason, but somehow they can. Well, yesterday I was told stress is just a thing, a test. Different things are just tests for stress, but I mean, it's a certain limit that somebody goes past that's considered past the limit of doing certain things. Because I mean, it's certain. I mean, tests come in different waves and different times, but if you're at home just chilling, or if you go up the street to probably a whole 3 counties or away, and then there's a change there, then that means it's something that doesn't seem right. Or if there's a change in the next state, then there's something that doesn't seem right. My last day in Venice Beach, Mr. Guy popped up. He said, "Let's make Venice Beach great again." And I was like, "Oh, this is my last day in Venice Beach," and he gonna say, "Make it great." I was here about 3 days already. Then he waited till the last day to pop up there and said, "Let's make it great again." So I was confused on why ended up popping up there, but I guess just keep on following and switching up here and there and take gun slide across. I think his mother was on top of the metal and he flinched like that, but he sitting there on the crate. So I was confused on what he was doing there back in December. But it's just certain things going on I can't speak on. Well, I can speak on a lot because, like I said, I believe honesty and just being real to myself. And I know since I was little, I always had people be honest to me and just open up to me in a certain type of way. But I mean, their honesty was like some deep things that they told me since I was real little. So came to mind, I said, "Oh shoot, is there a reason why all these people told me these super deep things, or some people told me deep things about other people?" And I just tried to figure out what's the reason why. And I said, "Oh shoot, maybe it's my turn to tell somebody deep things, because maybe they told me those things for a reason. And since I know things about myself, maybe it's my time to tell somebody else deep things about me." Because that's the only thing I could think to come to mind is to speak on things about myself, since way back then, I had people tell me different things. So I know that time would come. I was hoping it would be here sooner, but I was told I had to wait. I was hoping it would be here sooner. I didn't say it, but sometimes the N word comes out different places just to make somebody feel a little bit fear. But the N word is just a word like Tupac had it tattooed on his stomach. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. Really, real, in real life. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. So I mean, you can pop out and say the word different times to try to put fear in some spiritual people, but to me, that word doesn't bother me. But I mean, he had on his, I mean, his stomach tattoo. I don't know why I said chest, but never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. They are respectively, because I know different times like to switch up. Oh, you get a couple bonus points for saying that. Oh, you get the heartbeat racing once you start saying that in certain places. But I don't really find that amusing or how to switching up be. And like I said, try to make it seem like it's me doing different things or somehow I look this way and you look at me the same way. So keep your eyes focused on the job, real life work that's I have to do. That we gotta do real life things and things to focus on that's going to improve in the next steps. But that's just what I try to focus on and do every day in daily life. I listened to the album about 3 times already, but I'm probably gonna listen to it again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I mean, I just try to keep it real and be honest. Because I see so much switching up in every hour, 10 minutes. If I turn my phone off, if I turn this phone on, if I have this phone off, this phone's out there on my patio right here, and it's turned off. But somehow with my other phone, my Android, straight talk phone, still having issues. But this was outside the whole time, so like, oh shoot, I'm stuck outside with the phone, cracking the door. Nope, right there, all black man. I'm dressed in all black right there. Oh nope, now he's going in the laundry room, and I open the door. Okay, I see the white shoes there. So it's just a lot of different things that go on in this small little space right here. But that's it. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna head to this football game, Spring Hill versus Central. They say what's my bet? I'm going with the Raiders, because that's where I graduated from. That's where I played at the Raiders, and my shorts is just regular shorts, socks. I got the TMC socks on, the marathon team socks. My shoes, I'm going with the running shoes. I bought those running shoes before I went to a show. No, actually, I didn't get those shoes for the show. I got some other shoes before that show, but I got those running shoes probably like a week or 3 weeks before that show, and I usually didn't wear those outside. I just wore them to go work out. Kept them in my bag, pulled them out when I went to go work out, and then put them back in the bag, bring them back inside. Now I wear those outside since I wore those. Where I wear those to? I wore them somewhere else. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna rock these outside. So now these are my outside shoes. So I'm gonna have those on during the game, and hopefully this is a good game. I know the record, the Raiders' record is 1-5. So hopefully they can get this win. If they get this win, it's gonna be huge because I know the last one they got, it didn't celebrate too much because the season's still going on. But just to have that feeling to get a win, I know that had to be a good feeling. So hopefully this game they can step it up with the all around gameplay and hopefully take their win in this game because this is supposed to be a rivalry game. It's a rivalry game, but Spring Hill versus Central both in Columbia, so it's a huge game. I'm not sure if it's still a huge game, but I know back when I played, it was a big game to play. So 1-5. Hopefully they can be 2-5 after today's game. But I'm just ready to see this game, and hopefully the crowd is into the game and everybody's into the game. And hopefully it's a good game. That's all I'm saying. You speak Tutnese, no Rico. I don't speak Tutnese. I'm not sure what Tutnese is. I speak English. I know a little Spanish because I know I was taught here at this school right here, Spanish. I was taught Spanish in Cleveland, Ohio too. Hola, ¿cómo está? No bien. No bien. Look, I was about to say no bueno. Uh, the fakeness is so much. ¿Cómo está? Hasta luego. No necesita. Uh, uh, Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? El fuego. I just know basic Spanish. I don't really know all that much Spanish. I mean, I went up to Spanish 2 in high school, so if that says anything, we had to watch the movie Selena, so I learned a little Spanish from my Spanish teachers in high school. I paid attention a little bit. Well, I paid attention to some. My first Spanish I learned was from Dora the Explorer in elementary school. That was my Spanish class. So yeah, I know a little Spanish. I know a little Bulgarian, a little Russian. Taxi, bruh, da, Nick, T. Krasiva, yeah. I know a couple different languages that I learned over the last couple of years and from people from other countries who I became friends with and became close with over the years. So I know a couple of different languages. And I don't have to pretend like I know because I do know. But that's it. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm in Arizona, so I know a little Spanish. Yeah, in Arizona, I didn't really hear that many people speaking Spanish in Arizona. But from my travels from the Greyhound from Ohio to Arizona, I met people on the Greyhound. I sat next to some Hispanic people. I met somebody from Jamaica. I met people from Chicago. I chopped it up with some people at the bus station in where was I at? In Chicago, I think it was Chicago. Cause some dude, they were sleeping. He woke up and was like, "Oh, somebody took my phone. Where my phone at?" He was trying to walk up to people, like, "Man, you got my phone," but somebody. I mean, I ain't gonna say they was gonna swing on him, but I just know at that stop bus station there that he didn't want issues with the people that he was walking up on. And the people that was there, they was cool with me. So I mean, I was speaking with them for a minute during my layover while I was there. So I mean, that was cool in Chicago. My Indianapolis State Greyhound Station is that's where I was, Indy, the Greyhound Station, or maybe in Chicago. But yeah, I mean, everybody was cool with me in other places that had layovers at. Even in Philadelphia, the Greyhound bus driver there and people that was working there at the Greyhound station, they was cool with me, and there wasn't all this. I guess they see Mr. Wade. I'm not sure, but it was a lot different when I went there before I went to Arizona. Until I got to the Buck Greyhound station in Arizona, then that's when somebody came in the bathroom and turned the lights off when I was in the bathroom there, and it was a bloody situation at that Greyhound station. But I mean, St. Put that prank on me when it was at the Sandusky Mall back in like 2013. He walked in the bathroom and turned the light off and walked out because I guess he was joking around. But at the time, I didn't realize about all these other things that was going on, that this other stuff was happening at the time with the slam dunking in real life. I didn't realize that it was at the time, so I didn't realize all this other stuff was going on back then. So it was like something new. But yeah, the slam dunking, I mean, that was a real life thing that was going on. That's why I seen some videos like NBA players when well, it wasn't all NBA players. Kobe like he was training on the court, and I seen him doing that. So I think that was like ahead of time, or to watch out for that. But yeah, I can speak about a lot of things, but I'm just gonna stop this right here and then finish what I'm doing right here and then upload this to my Instagram. If y'all not following my Instagram, go follow it DWADE23_. And yeah, I'm keep speaking and I'm gonna go ahead and end up I'm gonna go ahead and head to this football game and to what's it called before they do the football games. They normally do in the parking lot, but I heard that's gonna stop that at some parking lot. They're like, oh, this has been a tradition. Tailgating, that's what it is. So I'm gonna head. Maybe they tailgating, and I'm gonna head to the tailgate and see what's going on. Play this album out there on my phone on speaker, cause I don't have no speakerphone. I don't have no stereo here. I'm not even rich. I'm just a regular old guy, just working a regular jobs. But I'm looking for another job, cause I quit the other job. Now I'm working one job. Now I'm working two. So yeah, it's been a little thing going on here for this year. So I heard somebody was drinking champagne on New Year's. On New Year's, I was at the extended stay, laying in bed before midnight. I guess this other person, when I was drinking champagne, because people bring that up at work, they say, "Oh, we guess it's what's it called when it's marijuana and that you get a medical note to smoke." They said, "Oh, we guess it's medicinal weed that you smoking." That's what they were saying. That Phoenix Medical. They said, "We guess it's medicinal that you smoking." And somebody was saying something about somebody drink champagne, but yeah, I don't drink. I haven't drunk in almost 2 years. Over here, it'll be 2 years and uh, almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years. I haven't drunk alcohol in almost 2 years, so I don't even think about drinking alcohol or wine or any of that. The last time I was really into wine was in 2022. I used to get the little. I ain't gonna speak on it, but that was in 2022. And I used to get that and just chill, do and paint and listen to music and do workouts. But that was back a couple years ago. I'm focused on today and what I have going on at the moment. And I'm not able to speak with this therapist. I can get some stuff off my chest and just be real about things in life. And I don't have to be fake for nobody because I don't have to pretend. But I mean, I just see different things that happen, and it's disappointing to me how things are able to happen, how they do, and people can make it seem like it's me and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for this message. Y'all have a wonderful day. Go Raiders. They just gotta be focused and then to have that mindset today to go out there and leave it on the field, because once you graduate, you're like, dang man, I wish I went hard again. You gotta just go out there and give everything you got on that field. I mean, 1-5, why not? I didn't think there was 1-5, but I didn't know they had a game last Thursday, or I would have tried to make it to that one. But 1-5, I remember I thought the team was gonna be like that, but I mean, when they got that win, they handled that win good. They didn't celebrate it like they won the championship. They was like, "Oh, we scored, we won. Okay, celebrate for 2 minutes." Then they went off the field. But some people got, when they get their first win, they would have like celebrated like they won the championship. But they handled that win. They handled that win like they were supposed to. Job finished. Job not finished. That's what I was thinking when they was walking off the field after celebrating for like 2 minutes. Then they just walked off the field and it was like focused on the next day after that. So that was cool to see. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You can follow Instagram, but I don't really be on Instagram more like that because I gotta wait until it's like back to real again. But I post certain things, so yeah, go follow. Go check out the album, man. I'm gonna check out some other albums and other artists, but I don't know. There's certain songs, I like certain songs just have yeah, I can't really say much. Overheating for some reason. It's not even on charge. This phone's on charge. But yeah, I have a wonderful day.